It's a weird thing getting old. When you're younger, you don't even think about um, things may be the last time you do them because you have so much time in front of you, or so you think. And you go through life thinking, oh, I'll get to that. I'll do that some other time. But now that I'm older, 68, I realize that some of the things I do, even if they're simple things, might be the last time I ever do them. Might be the last time I ever visit that place or do that thing or see that person. Um, Never used to think about that kind of thing before. The future was, felt like it was forever. You didn't even think about that. Um, Now I know there's some things in my life I'll never get to. The way it is. I'll never see some of the things I thought that maybe there's some chances I could see them or do them. And I know that you don't want to say never, but I don't see myself getting to Italy, in all honesty, or doing art as a full-time career. Some of the things I always wanted to do, sell paintings for really good money, or being in a gallery, or just some of the things that you have as goals when you're younger, thinking I've got time to do that, and I'll do that someday. Now I realize maybe I'll never go back to Mount Rushmore, or maybe I'll never go to Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii, but those places are something that it's the last time I did that. And I guess what I'm saying is I wish we knew that some of the things we're doing we wouldn't do again, so you could appreciate that moment. I think that's something we just need to keep in mind, and I try to do now more actively, is appreciate every moment. I look back at some pictures of when I was doing things like being with certain friends, and certain things like just simply golfing in a tournament on a Sunday or something, and that moment, how fun it was to be with those, how much fun it was to be with those guys. And I look back now, and some of those guys are gone, and some of them have moved on, or you know, just that moment's gone. I'll never have that back. I We should appreciate every moment we have for what it is. Don't take for granted that you'll do it again, or you'll see that person again, or that you'll um, be able to do the same things every single year, because things obviously change. Um, you know, People move on, people die. My skills aren't the same. I don't see myself doing some of the treks I used to do in the mountains of Colorado. I would hike to some pretty remote places to go catch fish. I don't see myself doing that now. My knees are too bad, and this isn't meant to be a depressing video. It's meant to point out that we need to appreciate the moments that we have. And if you're having a good time and enjoying the moment, just think about, just for a moment, maybe think, this might be the last time I ever do this. Might be the last time I ever visit this place. And it's not so much to say that it's in a sad kind of way, that was the last time I'll see it. It's more to say appreciate it for what it was, or appreciate it for what it is at the time. Enjoy it, because now I do that every day. I try to enjoy even my backyard, just a moment of seeing a bird with its babies, feeding its babies, or a harvest. At this age, you never know how long you have. I may not ever grow a type of tomato again. I might find that I'll think, well, I'm saving seeds for all these tomatoes, and maybe I'll never get around to planting them. Not meant to be a morbid thought. It's meant to be a thought of living in the moment, and don't ever take for granted that you'll be able to do something again or see somebody again. At least that's what I've grown. The older you get more, I guess, it depth thinking about things like that, your own mortality, life, the things you've done. And the list becomes shorter, unfortunately, of the things you want to do or the things you can do, and makes you think, man, I wished I had another life to live again. So, knowing what I know now, how many times have we all thought that? If I knew what I know now and I was 17 again, how would I do things differently? Um, I don't know. Youth is different. You come into youth with a different exuberance, and I don't think you could come in with the mindset I have now because I'm older now and mature and old, I guess. Maybe I'd be too conservative. Back then, you know how it was when you're young and a teenager, you weren't conservative. You would, you'd grab life by the balls and go. Um, I guess what I'm saying through this video is don't take a day for granted. Enjoy it. That's something that advice I would give to someone younger is don't assume you'll do some of these things again. You may, but then again, you might not ever get back to that spot. Anyway, enjoy life and don't take it for granted. My name's Dennis. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, I've just started this channel, so I've got a couple others you can check out if you want. Anyway, you take care, and I hope to see you again.